Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello again. Before I started, let me introduce myself. My name is Mismaida Qoirun Nisa. On today's video, I will give a presentation about the effect of social media on mental health. Okay, let's get started. And now, the definition of social media. Social media is an online media that occupies social interaction. And then, the definition of mental health. Mental health is a condition in which individuals are free from all form of symptom of mental disorders. Social media in today's era has become an inseparable part of the daily life activities of almost everyone. Social media has become a space where we form and build a relationship from our identities, express ourselves, and learn about the world around us. And now, because the topic I only talk about is the effect of social media on mental health, so here we go. First, anxiety. Anxiety is a normal thing to feel when someone faces a situation or hears news that cause fear or worry. Anxiety disorders and anxiety are not the same. Anxiety is considered normal if it is still under control and disappears after the triggering factor for the emergence of anxiety are resolved. However, if the feeling of anxiety persists or worsens until it finally interferes with daily activities, the condition can be said to be anxiety disorder. Anxious people will usually experience the following symptoms like nervous, restless, and tense, fast heartbeat, quick breath, shaking, difficulty or even not being able to sleep, sweating a lot, body feels weak, difficulty concentrating, and there is a feeling like there will be a danger. And now, depression. It can be stressful too, like depression is like stress, but I will include a more specific part. Depression is a mood disorder characterized by feeling of deep sadness and a sense of indifference. Yes, it's almost same as stress, but is this even worse? Everyone must have felt sad or depressed. A person is declared depressed if they have felt sad, hopeless, or worthless for 2 weeks. Actually, I've ever felt like that, and it only lasted for 2 days, but it really had a lot of impact on my body and mind, and the impact is very bad. We lost some weight drastically and don't have appetite even though we are hungry, and in our minds there are only negative things. And now, the emergence of this mental condition is also caused by the tendency of social media users to compare themselves with the success achievement by the others. A comparison. When you see a friend or relative who has a good job, a good spouse, and a beautiful home, you can feel happy too, but not infrequently, and why that can trigger depression actually appears. The relationship between depression and social media also has to do with the connection you have with friends on those networks. Connection formed on social media do not take place face to face. This makes the connection that is formed because less satisfying emotionally, thus triggering the emergence of a sense of isolation from social life. And the third, sleep disorders. Sleep disorders are conditions that change the way you sleep. This condition can affect your health, safety, and quality of life. One of the bad effects is that lack of sleep can increase other health problems. These sleep disorders is also included in the sequence of anxiety depression from these two factors. Sleep disorders arise. And the fourth, cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is bullying using digital technology. This can happen on social media, chat platform, gaming platform, and mobile phones. Cyberbullying is repetitive behavior intended to scare, anger, or embarrass those who are being targeted. As there are many social media platforms, so are the cases of cyberbullying, like the example, spreading lies about someone or posting embarrassing photos about someone on social media, send hurtful message or threat via chat platform, write hurtful words in the comment on social media, or post something embarrassing or hurtful, and impersonating or acting on someone's behalf, example under a fake account or logging in through someone else's account and sending malicious message to others on their behalf. And the worst thing is suicide. It is impossible to know what a person feels in their heart, including when they are contemplating suicide. If someone is already very down in a situation, whether it's the effect of social media or something else, usually those people have thought of suicide. If that person is the closest person to us, it's better if we can be a listener for them so they can share all their problem. Those are 5 negative effects of social media on mental health. And now the positive effect. First, give a sense of acceptance. Everyone wants to be accepted in their environment, so when a friend or family members leave a comment on your Facebook or Instagram profile, that sense of acceptance will surely emerge. And second, it's easy to find role model. Social media provides a means to connect people with similar interests and concerns. If you're training to become a professional athlete, connecting with your role models on social media will increase your self-inspiration. And the third, increase trust. A study showed that Facebook increased trust among its users, as detailed information in each user profile reduced doubt and concern about that user intention and attitude. The fourth, increase bonding and decrease feeling of loneliness. When people interact directly with other people on social media, they will feel their bond with that person is stronger. And the last, generate joy and spread happiness to others. Social media can make you feel happier, but only when you're actively using it. Those are 5 positive effects of social media on mental health. And now, the conclusion. However, we will not be able to experience mental health in a bad way by avoiding the source of the problem. We must choose wisely what is good for us. In social media, we should not carelessly share information with strangers because we do not know whether they are good or bad. Even though we actually only post something that we think is worthy of posting, but for other people is it inappropriate. It can also trigger mental health, but we just need to ignore if indeed we are innocent. Okay, that's all my presentation. I hope this video can help anyone who is going through this. I'm sorry if I made mistake, and thank you so much for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.